welcome. It's Brian, and this is Guitar Solo Reactions. Today we've got Phish, and they are doing the song Alumni Blues / Letter to Jimmy Page. I was going back through some of my old comments on other Phish videos, and I saw this letter to Jimmy Page mentioned. Not a specific date. I picked 10/26/2010. That may be a good or bad one, I'm not sure. But every other one I found was such a short video that maybe I'll end up doing those later, but they're like a minute long, and I really don't know anything about it. Maybe it's just a guitar solo, which, if that's the case, after I'm done with this and it's cool, I'll go back and maybe do a collage of a bunch of those or something. I don't know. But I did happen to see 3 or 4 of those. So anyway, with that said, I'm looking at Trey's rig, how I like to start all of these now. Looks like he's using Cohen number 2, and then he's got the a backup. He's using a Mesa Boogie Mark III. Wow, okay. And then he's using the Languedoc pine cabs, interesting construction material for the speaker cabs. Whammy Nova repeater digital delay, Dunlop wah, pretty some standard stuff, boomerang. Not seeing anything that I haven't seen before, at least. Yeah, Elisa's micro burp. Every time I see that, it makes me laugh. Not because it's not good or that he's using it. It's just I have such a funny memory of the micro verb being like it's a half rack, or I think it is, or that's what I imagine it was, because the Elisa's what was it just called? There was the full rack size one, and I don't know if that was called a micro verb or what the kind of terminology it was, but I sold those at a music store, and in fact wanted one, but I'm not sure why. But he does have that famed Ibanez DM 2000 that I did have at a music store that was really, really fun and way too deep for me. I wanted that and an XPX 90. I still kind of want an XPX 90 for some reason, but those sounds are pretty dated. But I just remember having a friend that had one. He had a lot of money. I did not. And I just loved all the harmonizer settings and stuff. Now you could get something and a pedal that probably sounds a million times better and has probably got more functionality and parameters to control a million effects just like that. But there's just something about that old rack gear that's kind of fun. I think all I had was some Digitech stuff, which was not good from my standpoint. So anyway, with a long drawn out thing about gear I've had when I was a kid, let's check this out. Phish doing Alumni Blues, Letter to Jimmy Page. part sounds like it's in 5. Nice. There we have it. Phish doing Alumni Blues, Letter to Jimmy Page. I don't know where Letter to Jimmy Page fits in there. I don't believe that's the beginning and the end. Kind of that R&B kind of shuffle or what's not a shuffle? Sorry. Trying to think of the word. Kind of like a boogie kind of thing or something. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that style of harmony, I guess, in the context of this. But with that said, Trey did a killer guitar solo, and there's some cool that kind of off the odd tempo stuff, that kind of unison stuff. That was great. I could listen to a whole song of them doing that for sure. More so than the kind of beginning changes of the song or whatever. So, interesting song. Maybe I'll do more Letter to Jimmy Page if people suggest that I do. But I thought I would give this one a shot, considering I saw it in the comments. Like I said, from many, many months ago, I have many lists that I've made over the last year plus, and I've just kind of been going with things that people have either bought me a coffee or just random ones. The last three have been ones someone mentioned in the comments, so I'm not just doing them when someone buys me a coffee, but and I've had a lot of luck with those last couple. This one being my least favorite. I was on quite a tear, I guess. Like I just got lucky with the last 4 or 5, where I really, really thought it was Trey's best playing, and I could really get into the whole thing, and the whole piece was great. So anyway, I'm Brian. This is Guitar Solo Reactions. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the support, and please come back. Bye.